Friends, the world is buzzing over the new conflict in the Middle East. But while most are panicking, they've forgotten about the wave of bullish news in the crypto market. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest stories. Ripple and XRP are back in the spotlight. June 17th. This date could change everything. We're seeing massive capital inflows into Ripple from giant whales ready to load up on XRP. Even more, the Ripple blockchain is gaining real-world adoption like never before. Get ready, because XRP's price is about to explode. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's break down what's coming. Friends, before we dive into the market overview and promising coins, please note that this video is not financial advice. It reflects my personal opinion and analysis of the market. Always do your own research and invest wisely. You know, I only talk about projects that are already showing strong results, and that's exactly why we're talking about Ripple and XRP right now. While many are distracted by noise, Ripple is quietly but confidently gaining massive momentum, becoming a true giant bridging traditional finance and the crypto world. First, the massive capital inflow is a clear signal from the whales. Just think of the scale. Chinese firm Weebas, a leader in AI mobility and listed on NASDAQ, is planning to establish a strategic reserve of XRP worth around $300 million. This is no joke. It's like Michael Saylor for Bitcoin, but now for XRP. It's a direct message from the whales. XRP is the asset to accumulate at scale. The deal is facilitated by Samra Alpha Management, a top SEC-registered investment advisor. Doesn't it seem like we're moving toward widespread crypto adoption at the highest financial levels? By the way, want to get the hottest news, exclusive predictions, and early insights on gems like XRP before they pump? Then make sure to subscribe to my Telegram channel. You'll find the link in the description of this video. Another player, Hyperscale Data, a provider of AI-focused data center solutions, plans to buy $10 million worth of XRP. What's more, they're launching an XRP lending platform for U.S. public companies in Q3 2025. Even though the amount is smaller than the first case, it shows real practical use of XRP for big business, not just speculation. And that's just part of the story. UAE, the crypto hub, is choosing XRP. This is huge. Dubai's Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority, VARA, has officially licensed XRP for global money transfers. XRP is the only cryptocurrency with such a license in the UAE. And that's not all. UAE banks will integrate XRP and XRPL into their banking systems. This is a massive level of institutional and government adoption, opening the floodgates for XRP throughout the region. Now think about the scale. The UAE isn't just a crypto hub, it's a global money hub. And now a portion of that capital will flow through Ripple, which has spent years trying to replace traditional payment rails. I've been watching this project for a long time. Ripple has been building an empire for over a decade. Remember Cambridge Global Payments? Since 2018, cross-border payments in 3 to 5 seconds, 33% savings. And Trianglo, Ripple owns 40% since 2021, transactions up, 1,729%, coverage in 70-plus countries. MoneyGram also uses XRP for fast and cheap settlements. This proves that XRP is not just a speculative asset, it's a currency with real-world utility. Friends, this massive capital inflow, these global integrations and partnerships, it's all preparation. This is the foundation Ripple is building to grow its strength. And the main catalyst for insane XRP growth could be its ETF. As we mentioned, June 17th is the next key date, and it could happen very soon. Now you're ready for the biggest news currently buzzing in the crypto world, the Ripple ETF. This isn't just another investment product. It's a monumental bridge between traditional finance and XRP. Its approval, especially in the US, marks a historic step toward institutional adoption and legitimization of the entire crypto market. Record number of ETF applications. Just think about it. XRP has the highest number of ETF applications among all cryptocurrencies. That alone screams of expected insane demand from institutional investors. The list of applicants includes names like Bitwise, 21 Shares, Grayscale, Franklin Templeton, ProShares, WisdomTree, CoinShares, and the list goes on. They're ready to enter XRP. June 17th, key SEC decision on Franklin Templeton. This is the date you must mark on your calendar. The SEC will issue a ruling on Franklin Templeton's ETF application. What are the possible outcomes? Scenario number 1, approval, market explosion. If the SEC takes this step and approves Franklin Templeton's ETF, we could see a cascade of approvals for the rest. This would open the floodgates for billions of institutional capital to flow into XRP and trigger a domino effect across all altcoins. This is the most bullish scenario, and we've already seen the SEC becoming more open to staking, as in the case of Solana, so it's not out of the question. Scenario number 2, rejection. Unlikely. If the SEC denies the application, they'll have to provide a very strong and objective explanation, and we've already seen the SEC lose multiple court battles against Ripple and other crypto projects over securities classifications. They clearly don't want to risk more legal fights without extremely solid grounds. So, while this is possible, it's the least likely scenario. Scenario number 3, decision postponed, most likely. Friends, this is their classic move, their signature dish. They could kick the can down the road and postpone the decision to a later date. Remember what happened with Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs? This isn't a rejection, just a procedural delay. Final deadlines for Grayscale and 21 Shares are October 18th to 19th, 2025. So even if there's a delay, an ETF approval in 2025 still looks very likely. Also, keep in mind other important factors. The SEC is now led by Paul Atkins, and that could drastically change the game. Instead of complicating life for crypto projects, the SEC is now singing a different tune. There's a real chance they might approve the XRP ETF as soon as next week. Don't bet the farm, but the odds are much higher than before. Approval of the XRP ETF would create a powerful precedent for other altcoin ETFs. Bloomberg analysts are predicting a wave of spot altcoin products after XRP. This could spark a full-blown altcoin ETF mania, where XRP approval significantly boosts the chances for Dogecoin, Litecoin, Cardano, and others. That's all for now. As always, this is just my personal take on the market, not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and stay tuned for more coin reviews. See you soon!